Jeff Stone here with another episode of MagicReview.com. Today we're looking at the Nomad Pad 2.0 by Nikola Pelletier, put out by Matthew Beach. So this one's a bit weird, not the product per se, but the review. So this, I'm telling you what they're claiming and what they're saying. So when I'm about to expose stuff in a minute, I'm not exposing anything they didn't expose. So first, the ad copy basically says this is like the original Nomad Pad, only better. That's the gist of it. There's a little bit more depth than that. But I looked everywhere for a video demo of the Nomad Pad 2.0, which is the one we're looking at today. And there's no demo video to be found anywhere that I looked. And I Googled it. I looked on specific magic websites. I even looked on Murphy's, which is where I get most of the products I review. No video demo. But every time I did a search for Nomad Pad 2.0 demo or Nomad Pad 2.0, I got the original one, just the original Nomad Pad. So here's the weird thing. If you watch the demo to the original Nomad Pad, it completely exposes what it is. It shows the gimmick and everything. So if you want, in fact, I'm just going to put a video, say, I don't know, right about here, and you can link to that and go watch the demo of the original product first. In fact, why don't you do that? Pause the video, then come back and we'll talk. Or if you want to just click the link in the description below on YouTube, if you're assuming you're watching this on YouTube, it'll take you over to the written review where there's an embedded copy of this video right in the written review, the original Nomad. So watch that. I'll wait. And I hope you're back at this point. So if you just watched that, you just saw them expose the fact that this is a product that allows you to secretly get information written down by the spectator. Now, how it gets that information, I'm not going to tip that, but I am going to give you a brief demo of what's supposed to happen. So, per the explanation, you open up the notebook. One of the, quote, features that's better on this one than the original, according to them, is that the original had a rubber band, and you had to tear the paper out and put the paper on top and rubber band it. This one, you don't have to do that. You just flip this open, and they recommend grabbing 2 sheets, bringing it over so that the writing doesn't leak through. Then, using the supplied pen, you have them write down their secret information. So, I'm going to write first like a normal person would write. I'm going to write the word normal, and I'll try to do it where you can see here. This is how a person holds a pen that writes. We'll just write norm. All right. Then we'll write weird, which is a way that people don't hold a pen when they write, but I'll write the word weird. Weird way. And then the ridiculous way, which is holding it this weird way with extreme amount of pressure, and I'm pushing a lot. You'll see by the thickness of the stroke, I'm just going to write, and you can hear it probably, R-I-D for ridiculous. Okay. There you go. Now, what would happen is they would tear off the papers, both of them. You're in the other room or whatever. They tear this off, they put it away so you can't see it. Then you would come back and be able to get the secret information. Okay, I'm about to show you the secret information. Now with lighting, this looks a lot better on the camera than it does in real life. But even that, I'm trying to get a good angle there. Okay, there. So, boy, that's really weird with the reflection. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to get the right angle here. So let's just focus on the first one. I cannot even read that. In fact, I forgot what word norm. Yeah, I couldn't remember the word I wrote. I don't know if you can see that. I mean, I guess if you get super close, you can kind of see that. That's holding a pen at a normal way, like a normal person would hold it. The next one, the word weird, I can actually make that out. Of course, I know what I wrote. I wish I could get a better angle on this without all the weird glare and everything. And then the last one, yeah, you can pretty well see that last one. Now, the first one, when you hold a pen and you write, nobody writes like this. Who writes that way? Nobody. Most people write this way, even with a felt tip marker. So sure, I could tell them, make sure you hold the pen completely vertically and completely perpendicular to the notepad. Nah, I couldn't tell them that. That'd be stupid. And then, oh, by the way, while you're holding it completely perpendicular to the notepad, push super hard so that it's awkwardly unnatural how much pressure you're putting on, and then write your word. Because, you know, that has nothing to do with how I'm going to read your mind. Sorry guys, but this one, it doesn't work. I mean, now, there's so many other problems, but let's just focus on this for a minute. In the video instruction, it teaches you how to make sure that your thing that gets this thing here, I'm not going to tell you exactly what it is, because I think that's tipping too much, but I'm not showing you anything they didn't show you in that other video. If you watched it, you'll see. But they teach you how to make sure that that thing is ready to go. And in fact, I'm going to look at the ad copy right now, because I believe, hold on guys, this is going to take a second. But if I'm not mistaken, they actually, oh hey, sorry about that. Worst review video ever. If I'm not mistaken, in the ad copy, they actually explain even what that is. So I'm going to look here right now, the written up, where are you? There you are. Okay. And let's see. Yeah, this is in the ad copy. I'm quoting from the ad copy from Nomad 2.0. It says, anodized magnets integrated into the notebook design, therefore practically invisible. And so you know that magnets are involved. So this shows you how to properly magnetize this, the video instructions, to make this work properly. And I followed their instructions and did it, and it says to do it several times, and I did. And the concept, if you do it right, he says over time you lose the impression, not the impression, but the secret writing. After using the gimmick so many times, it doesn't look as good, and so you have to kind of re-magnetize it and make it look better. It teaches you how to do that. I did that, and it still just doesn't. That's the best I've been able to get. In fact, this performance right now is the best it's ever looked. And the way, you know, again, with that lighting right on it, it does look a little bit better. But looking at this, there's no way that I would know that they wrote the word norm. I can see the word weird, but again, that was holding it at this awkward angle. So the one that's the most realistic way they're going to write is that top one. So it doesn't work. On top of that, the packaging, so what you get is this pin, which it's a special pen. I wish I could show you why I'm laughing, but I can't. It's a special pen. You get this notepad with the gimmick in it so you can capture the information. And then you also get another just regular notebook here that you can put this special stuff on here when you run out of paper here. That's what you get for $120, guys. $120. So, for $120, you're getting basically 2 steno pads, and that's really all you're getting. Because anything else, anything else, this is the worst review I've ever done, guys. And I'm not going to edit it. I don't care. I'm backing up my browser so I could go back and look at my notes here. Nothing works the way it's supposed to. With it comes a little sheet that says, go to this website to see a demo. Go to the website, there's no demo. Then there's another thing that says, go to this website, download the instructions. I download the instructions. They're about 15 minutes long. And they're if you know, assuming that the product actually worked, the instructions aren't bad. I mean, you got the whole, he's speaking in French, but then he's also voice-overing in English thing. I assume the French one is just French. But he's doing a voiceover in English, and so that's hard because you hear both voices. But that aside, it's taught well. It explains everything in pretty good depth. It did take a few minutes into the video before I realized what this product was. I didn't examine the props when I first watched the video. I hadn't seen a demo, so I didn't know what the trick was. I didn't know anything about this thing. And he starts the video off basically with the sort of attitude, for the lack of a better word, this attitude of, well, this is like the original Nomad pad, but it's only better for these reasons and that reasons. And I'm like, well, what's the original Nomad pad? Anyway, long story short, the video quality is okay. It's just a downloadable video. There's no chapters. You just watch the 15 minutes. In the video, he tells you to go to this secret web page where you can buy components and the pieces of this marker and these separate pieces or refills and other parts. And I go to the website and it says under construction, will be ready in March. Well, this product launched in 2014 summertime-ish. So I'm assuming that March meant March 2015. Well, here we are in November 2015, and the site still doesn't have any content on it other than like a little table that has just the names of the products, but no place to buy them, no video downloads like it claimed, nothing. And I did a little trick you can do as a programmer to see when the last time that the file, the web page that you're looking at, when the last time it was updated. And it showed that the last time it was updated was February of 2015. A month before the March I assume they were talking about. They don't put a year on there. They just said in March. I checked the French one. It says the same thing. So the website doesn't work. The extra added stuff isn't there. Just all in all, guys, it's just a flop. And the other thing, I don't know if you think the quality of my videos as far as like production qualities are good or not. I got a green screen lighting setup. If you watched my video I did not too long ago, I gave you a little bit of a backstage tour of the green screen and the lighting and stuff. Super, like a 5-minute video. And in fact, if you haven't seen that, right here, there's, I don't know, right around there somewhere, there'll be a video for you to click on. You could check it out. The reason I bring that up, though, is because the lighting and everything I'm using, it was a kit. It's $140 is what I paid for it. And it makes for what I think are decently made quality videos. I'm using an iPhone 5 to film them, the first generation iPhone 5. This video from Matthew Beach was terrible quality. For the price of one set of Nomad Pad 2.0s, the retail price of $120, he could buy this exact lighting kit that I have, and the price is now $120. It used to be $140. He could buy this exact lighting kit and have great production values, way better than what he's got. And so I just don't get the price. The product doesn't work. This video is 13 minutes long. 1 star. Stone status of Rubble, and I haven't had a Rubble in a long time. I couldn't give it 0 stars because, you still got something you can take notes on. And if you can contrive to have a situation where you can get a spectator to press down like a kindergartner with a crayon and write, then this can work, maybe. So, 0.5 star, 1 star, whatever. You know what you need to know to make your decision. So, now that you know that, it's time for you to like this video, subscribe to this channel, and listen to the random iTunes song of the moment, which is, oh my gosh, Should I Let You In by Belinda Carlisle. Does anybody even know who she is anymore? The last time she had a hit, man, I was 1989, I was 17. That was an old one. Should I Let You In? It was off the Heaven on Earth album, which Heaven on Earth was a huge hit back then. What was the other big hit off that album? I can't remember, but there were 2 big hits, and that was one of them, Heaven on Earth. Should I Let You In? Belinda Carlisle. Yes. Tune in next time, folks, where we review the Evaporation by Louis Fox right here. Same bat channel. Definitely not same bat time. Thanks for watching. Peace out.